This Swedish girl thought she could intimidate Dakota Ditcheva.
So if you compare my fighting experience, it's huge.
So Dakota did something that horrified everyone. Stay tuned as you might witness the most brutal women's knockout ever recorded. This is Fighting is Art. Let's go. In 2022, British-Bulgarian Dakota Ditcheva signed with the Professional Fighters League and quickly delivered 2 brutal knockouts in the first round. To announce herself just a year later, she participated in the PFL Europe tournament, where the winner wins £100,000. In the quarterfinal round, Dakota eviscerated Malene Hermansson with a vicious rear naked choke, scoring the first submission of her career and showing that she can end her opponents even on the ground. Then, in the semifinal in Paris, Ditcheva had an exciting fight that had everyone on the edge of their seats. She was matched up against Holm, a tough submission artist, experienced in choking opponents to sleep and breaking arms with no remorse. Competing against the seasoned wrestler, Dakota had some questions to answer. And in the lead-up, Holm boasted that Dakota wouldn't be able to survive 3 full rounds.
Compare my fighting experience, it's huge.
The tension was evident from the ice-cold face-off. At the onset, Dakota tested the waters with jabs and kicks from range.
Hunting up out of the southpaw stance.
Within 30 seconds, Holm had shot for a takedown.
Weight class as well, and she utilized them so well with that jab, but this is a good takedown for Holm.
Beautiful work. Nice scrambled over.
But Dakota demonstrated her wrestling training, refusing to go to the ground.
Looks like she's got 2 hands on 1 wrist here. She's trying to...
Then she replied her enemy with vicious knees to the ribs.
People who can really push her, and now there's the knees. The knees coming up the center.
However, Holm was able not to survive the first round by grabbing on for her dear life.
Now goes back to work with some knees. Holm offers a few.
At the start of the second, Dakota released a vicious right hand that made her rival do the chicken dance.
Focus on takedown defense.
And she was now starting to release the destructive attacks.
So long and rangy in the weight class. She has right hand.
The wrestler again held on to her last bit of consciousness by sniffing Dakota.
Oh, she caught the leg.
But Dakota was out to prove that she is the better grappler. She took down her rival and almost locked in a rear naked choke.
Beautiful, very nice. Now we're going to see Holm deal with the grappling skills of Ditcheva.
He's got a hold of the wrist. He's going to try and take it back. Got 1 hook in. There's the second. Can she stretch her?
Preparing to deliver a knockout in the grand finale. She led her back up to her feet.
Good work by Holm to get her legs back in the fight.
They clashed for the final round, and Dakota would prove that she was still a beast even in the third round.
Round 3, Dakota Ditcheva.
Like something out of a movie, Dakota threw a crisp 1-2 that sent Holm crumbling, and a kick ended the fight.
Holm, very difficult to put away.
Oh!
Performing the Erling Haaland celebration, the fighter from Manchester had eliminated all her foes and was set for the final in Dublin. On December of 2023 in Dublin, Ireland, Ditcheva faced the Italian Valentina Scatizzi, who felt Dakota was overrated and assumed she was tougher than Ditcheva due to the Brit's Barbie-like character.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior, and I'm like an animal, you know, so doesn't matter who I have in front of me. I won't just go to the cage, smash.
During the face-offs, Scatizzi tried the intimidation tactics, while Dakota, cool in her demeanor, asked for the belt, manifesting a victory. From the onset, Scatizzi pressured Ditcheva, walking her down like a bull to the slaughter. But she played into Ditcheva's hand and right hands, and the signature front kick from Dakota brought her back to reality. Ditcheva recalled her Muay Thai training in the clinch.
Oh, knees!
This clinch knee is, we saw Dakota Ditcheva finish her fight last year with that.
Then Dangerous framed her up perfectly for more knees.
Position here from Dakota, nice knee to the head as well.
Nice tricky knee there from Dakota.
The Italian attempted her only chance at survival with a double leg takedown attempt.
See if she can get Dakota's hips off the cage.
But Dakota was too strong, even in wrestling.
Stand at range with Dakota, we know that.
There's that strength he talked about, Brendan.
Exactly.
Warning to keep off, she unleashed her long legs.
By Dakota maintaining balance, and look at that. Scatizzi.
When they clashed again, Dakota released a two-piece and a soda to Scatizzi's skull.
Can't question the gameness of Scatizzi.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
And she turned her insides to dust with hard shots.
Oh, beautiful.
Tries to shrink that space, shrink that target that Dakota Ditcheva has available.
Out of nowhere, Dakota caught her rival with a right hand and uncorked the kind of knees that made everyone in the arena start to worry for Scatizzi's safety.
Tried to drag Valentina Scatizzi. Oh, nice right hand. Drives it
That
straight
was
through.
clean. Beautiful from Dakota, beautiful punch.
Then the British Bulgarian showed no mercy.
It's so well.
More pain on the face of Scatizzi, whose body has taken a ton of damage, and now Dakota goes upstairs.
I mean, we're sat close here, them knees are...
Her opponent's face wore the damage, with her left eye swelling up grotesquely and blocking out her vision. But Dakota, showing her viciousness, attacked the damaged eye.
Dakota down, and look, that eye. Ooh. Guys, we might not see number two with that eye looking at us.
And stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye.
That was enough for the ringside physician to call off the fight. The brutal knees and extra punishments were rewards for Scatizzi's attempts at bullying. Ditcheva danced around the cage before being presented with her belt and a $1 million prize. Dakota Ditcheva versus Tyla Santos. Round 1. Anyone who follows the UFC and watched Tyla Santos's close fight with the 125-pound GOAT, Valentina Shevchenko, will know that this would clearly be the toughest fight of Dakota's career. Or at least this looked like her trickiest matchup on paper. But Dakota was about to show us just how ready for the elite of the elite she was.
Charge Keith Peterson.
Both of you have been given your instructions. Touch gloves if you like.
Would Santos's experience at the top level allow her to poke holes in her young opponent's defenses? Only time would tell.
13 fights, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick.
Ditcheva knew she had the power to truly trouble Santos. But for now, her leg kicks were her focus.
Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos is going to try and draw Dakota in before she tries to take down. Wow.
Tyla knew that she needed to work her grappling and wrestling into things if she was to be successful.
She's already got fighting on the feints.
That was a nice right hand. Holy cow.
But Dakota was improving her takedown defense at an astonishing rate, and she stifled Tyla at every...
Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around.
And once you stop those first few takedown attempts, it generally gets a lot easier for you to continue doing so. In other words, Tyla was running out of options.
Santos is fighting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful, that left hook's coming around the side.
Santos knew she had 5 rounds to try and work on Ditcheva's gas tank. But the problem was surviving that long in the first place.
Capitulating on that takedown from Tyla Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult.
Dakota fought with absolutely no fear, flowing masterfully between attacking styles, keeping Santos guessing what her next move would be.
Santos moves forward.
Oh, kick to the face.
This was no scrub either. This was a fighter who had given Valentina Shevchenko one hell of a bout.
Repertoire here in round 1. Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry for Ditcheva.
It does make you wonder how a clash between Ditcheva and the UFC legend Shevchenko would play out. Round 2. We had only finished 1 round, and this bout was already starting to slip out of Santos's reach.
Second round of a possible 5 for a women's flyweight championship here in our 2024 PFL season. Dakota Ditcheva.
Dakota is the type of fighter who thrives on momentum, and once she stops fearing the opponent's skills, things tend to get very, very one-sided.
Challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Randy Couture here beside the PFL Smart Cage.
Santos obviously wanted to take this one to the ground, but in order to do so, she had to bring some form of credible offense on the feet, which she simply could not do.
One's Black Friday mega sale, up to 8% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free.
Ditcheva is a sniper out there. And in this case, she clearly wanted to get the highlight reel finish.
Stock up on everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
Two big knees up the middle.
Santos was barely proving to be any trouble for Dakota, which is insane to think about, considering how highly she was hyped coming into this fight.
She's going to have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin.
This was the fight that made some people openly question whether we were watching the single greatest flyweight in the sport, in any promotion.
She doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that regard.
If you ask Santos honestly, she'd probably tell you that she had a much easier fight in there with Shevchenko, the GOAT of the division. But Ditcheva was somehow making both of them look bad.
Santos trying to get head position, Dakota.
She wasn't just defending against Santos's attempts to ground her. She was offering up punishment every time.
She sneaks out of the sideline.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Eventually, that killer instinct took over, and Dakota started to really cook.
Aggressive style you're talking about. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally as it's coming.
It doesn't matter if you're a top 5 flyweight in the world or not. Getting away from Ditcheva when she senses a finish is damn near impossible.
Not yet.
Nice elbows. Beautiful inside elbows. There's that knee.
This was a walk in the park, and a $1 million performance for Dakota.
Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body.
She just made one of the best fighters in the world at her weight class look like she had no business being in the same cage as her. Now, that's impressive. Hello everyone, this was Fighting is Art. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any compliments or issues with the video, please comment below. Have a good day, and goodbye.